Long after the flood is gone, something else remains. You'll see what I mean. Number 1, the town that was perfectly preserved. Underwater welcome to Villa Epicuan, Argentina. Once a booming tourist town with mineral spas and postcard charm, it was basically the place to be in the 1920s. If you liked healing baths and didn't mind smelling vaguely like rotten eggs. Then in 1985, a nearby dam decided it had enough of holding back water like a responsible adult, and gave way. The entire town was swallowed by a saltwater flood, and then nothing for 25 years. Then one day, the water just left, as if it got bored. Like, sorry for the inconvenience, here's your town back. Only now, everything was covered in salt decay and eerie silence. Buildings weirdly intact. Street signs still stood. Rusted cars were exactly where people left them, like a paused scene from a horror movie. There's even a lone man, Pablo Novak, who moved back. He now lives there alone, just vibing with the ghosts of abandoned soda shops. Number 2, the doll. Orgy of Japan. In the sleepy Japanese village of Nagaro, something very, very weird happened. After the floodwaters receded, people didn't move back, dolls did. This place was already eerie population dwindling. Then came a major storm. Flooding devastated the town, and when the survivors left, one woman, Sukumi Ayano, decided she couldn't stand the emptiness, so she filled the town with life-size dolls, over 350 of them. They sit on benches, loiter on porches, attend pretend classes, and silently judge you with their dead button eyes. Now imagine you walk into a ruined town, only to see a waterlogged schoolhouse full of rain-stained dolls, staring at the chalkboard, like they're still in 5th period algebra. Nope. Hard pass. It's like someone asked, what if Annabelle had 349 cousins, and then actually built it? Number 3, the fish that walked into a basement. There's my basement flooded, and then there's a prehistoric monster fish moved in. After Hurricane Harvey hit Texas in 2017, floodwaters brought some uninvited house guests alligator gar. These guys look like dinosaurs made a bet with evolution and lost. Long snout, razor teeth, armored scales. They're nightmare fuel. With gills. Several people reported finding them in their homes after the water went down, slithering across living room carpets. Imagine going downstairs for a snack and locking eyes with something that hasn't evolved in 100 million years. Suddenly, your craving for Cheez-Its gone. So yeah, your house might not just flood, it might evolve into a reptilian Airbnb. Number 4, forgotten cemeteries. Suddenly remembered, picture this. You're walking through your backyard after a flood, enjoying the sunshine, maybe cleaning up debris. And then, clunk. You trip over something buried in the mud. It's not a log, it's a headstone. One you've never seen before. Turns out entire forgotten graveyards have a habit of coming back to say hi after floods. This has happened in places like Louisiana, Mississippi, even parts of Europe, where really old cemeteries were paved over, or built on top of. Floodwaters erode the topsoil, dislodge headstones, sometimes even expose bones. Congratulations, your garden now has a historical haunting. In one case in Tennessee, a flood unearthed 1,800 S-era graves no one even knew were there. People found old coffins, scattered bones, even baby caskets all jumbled like some kind of low-budget time travel horror set. Some families had no idea their property was built on a burial site. Others were like, yeah, we heard rumors. We just didn't think it was real. Number 5, the house that grew teeth. No, really, teeth. In 2016, after floods hit a rural town in India, a family returned to their mostly intact home and noticed something weird. Near the baseboards, embedded in the mud, were dozens of human teeth, like some post-apocalyptic Easter egg hunt from your dentist's nightmares. Turns out the floodwaters had run through a nearby illegal dental clinic, which apparently dumped medical waste straight into the ground. Like, that was totally normal behavior. When the flood hit, nature said, nope, and redistributed the creepy. Now imagine explaining that to your insurance adjuster. Yeah, we lost the couch, the kitchen's gone, and the walls are now lightly seasoned with molars. Number 6, the bathtub full of leeches. Let's say your house floods, your pipes back up, your floors are ruined, And then, a few days later, you walk into the bathroom and scream. Not because the tub is dirty, but because it's full of leeches. Yes, blood-sucking. Medieval. Actual leeches. This has happened in rural areas of Southeast Asia, parts of India, even the US. When natural flooding connects freshwater habitats to homes, everything that was swimming in the muddy chaos tries to find someplace damp and safe to chill out. Apparently, that place is your bathtub. Leeches love moisture, dark places, still water, which makes your bathroom basically a spa resort for parasites. And just in case that wasn't bad enough, yes, some have even been found in toilets, which means you can now add accidental butt leech to your intrusive thoughts. You're welcome. Number 7, the flood. Fridge full of frogs, one Florida man, and yes, it has to be. Florida opened his fridge after a flood, only to find it hopping with frogs. Not metaphorical frogs, actual slimy chirping amphibians that had somehow made it their new swampy home. How did they get in? Who knows? Floodwater moves fast, and frogs, they're the freeloading hitchhikers of the natural world. They'll leap onto anything floating, climb into tight spaces, and if that tight space happens to be your fridge, oh well, time to squat. And it's not just frogs. Some people have found lizards, mice, birds, even crabs chilling inside appliances after the water recedes. Basically, any animal that likes tight, damp, weird places may have decided to Airbnb in your house without asking. Your fridge was once a temple of organization. Now, it's a riveting jungle. Try explaining that to your insurance adjuster. Basically, Mother Nature saw your whirlpool and said, "What if this was an ecosystem?" That's a wrap for today. More videos like this coming soon, so hit that follow button